Thank you, Haru, for the tag, and shout out to Rev, too. Says, a Sega localizer is complaining that Shonen caters to the male demographic. And expands on that saying, Shonen is targeted at male teens, Shoujo is targeted at female teens. I sure love how translators, I'll say, keep exposing themselves as fakers. And we have this person who is apparently, according to their Twitter bio, a Sega localizer and translator saying, this was the one thing I hated about following manga in Young Jump. Every single issue has some hot babe in a bikini on the front, advertising her sexy photos inside. It's 90% manga, 10% gravure, targeted towards teens and young adults. It's so brazenly gross and sexist. The localizer is responding to a tweet from someone that may be their associate or friend, I assume, because this person is a co-host of Anime News Network. And if you're not aware, Anime News Network does have somewhat of a terrible reputation for bringing on Twitter police, hiring people like that who seem to just actually hate anime and want to change anime. And on a more personal level, it certainly did not help their reputation when they issued a copyright strike on my channel. Well, I did dispute their copyright strike, and with the help of Ricada Law representing me in the counter action, we actually won the dispute. Which is funny because Anime News Network thought they won it or something, to which the CEO later apologized for and admitted that they actually lost the dispute. That's the TLDR, but man, it was a lot of shenanigans. Anyways, the Anime News Network co-host posts this image of this character buying a issue of Young Jump with a woman in a bikini on it, going back to the initial tweet of the Sega translator, and you can see that's what they were signal boosting, and that's what set them off on this rant about how brazenly gross and sexist Young Jump is. And people in the responses are just mocking this person. I'll scroll through some of these responses so you can hopefully get a laugh. And while you take a look at this, I'd like to explain something regarding the localizer discourse as a whole. It's actually rather difficult for me to speak on this localizer issue at times because I have so much evidence of localizers doing what you might say are terrible things that I've seen over the years. And sometimes it's not even just the localizers at these companies either. You get some people that are at like ADR director roles that also just overtly change the context in the scripts they write. What makes my job difficult is because I've covered localizer discourse for about 2 years and I have so much evidence of this stuff happening, it kind of puts me between a rock and a hard place, so to speak. Because I also have a lot of new viewers that are not aware of all the reporting I've done on this topic and all the evidence that's out there. So I want to get those people in the loop. At the same time, I don't want to rehash a bunch of old news that would be super redundant for people that have already seen those segments. So that is the struggle. Let me know what you think about it. And of course, the main topic here, which is the Sega translator and the Anime News Network co-host apparently being offended by Young Jump. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments. I'll see you there, and tomorrow as well for the next segment.